YouTube. So Paul Bates here, and my Broken 50 series, just a morning rant here. Yesterday, Trump literally declared that he's the president of war. So you guys watch my WW3 series, and it's serious. What's going on right now is absolutely serious. COVID-19. I mean, it's as bad as it gets. There's no doubt about it. But in our government and in our world right now, we've created such a society. And I got to thinking the other day, I heard a story about a guy that went out and, let's just call it an entrepreneurial spirit of him. And he went out and bought all the toilet paper around like 2 or 3 states, got these trucks and just started loading them up. Then he took that toilet paper and he put it on Amazon for $13, a pack or whatever it was. And Amazon came back to him and said, "You can't do that. You're gouging in a horrible situation." And I look at that and I'm thinking, did he gouge, or was it some entrepreneur that took advantage of a situation and wanted to make money? And he had the freedom to do that. But as a country, we took that freedom away from him. And it's a lot about what we're fighting for right now. And I know it sounds horrible. I mean, that's not something I would choose to do in a situation like this. But somebody had the spirit, the freedom to go do something like that. And then we say, no, you can't. But in this society, in this world right now, if we're not super careful, we're gonna get everything you want. We're gonna go right into socialism. We're gonna go right into your government telling us everything that we can and can't do. And we're almost there now. I mean, we have, and the only reason I know this is because as I'm building my wealth here, as I'm watching how these guys made money and what stocks we've almost regulated everything. We've put government rule everything to take all the money out of everything, from vehicles to oil to any industry that starts to make money. We figure out a way to unmake it money and then share the wealth. Now, is that freedom? Is that true freedom? For the person that put together the whole systems, and a lot of these systems don't even work, like the solar system, it's whoever designed the model for that system, it didn't work. It's horrible. I mean, nobody made money in the solar world, but yet it's one of the greatest products in the world right now. Because you can take anybody, we can have power in places we could never have power before. But somehow we got it wrong. Somehow that got screwed up. And I'm just not sure how all that happened. And my whole point here is not about the guy and what he did and his morals and stuff like that. It's about the freedom of our country. It's about me being able to make a decision and doing what I want to do, and then being able to take it to the public. If you can afford the $13 roll of toilet paper, congratulations, buy it. But if you can't, you're going to have to jump in the shower. It's not that big of a deal. 90% of us, and I have friends, at my age right now, I'm 57 years old, so let's say that 40 to 50 is 60-year group. 90% of us grew up dirt poor. And when I say dirt poor, I mean a semi went over on the side of the road, food spilled out, and that's what we ate for the next 6 months. I mean, we were poor. My mom made $2 an hour, and she had 3 kids. I mean, that's no joke. That's a true fucking story. And you can't make that shit up. And another thing that really, really agitates me is that in this world, this new world that we're coming into, I mean, you've got to really, 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 really think outside the box or you're not going to go anywhere. And that's why these companies like Uber and Tesla, I mean, I believe in these companies. I don't hold any stock in them right now because the market is crashing in front of our faces, and it's all because where we're going and what's happening right now. But I don't believe anybody's held back by anything, and I believe anybody can do anything they want to do. But as they start to take our freedom away, and that's what we've done, and we've created it. I'm as guilty as the next person. But are we really a free country? As we lose our freedoms, as we lose the ability to do the things that we can do, and I'm not saying good or bad. It's just we really got to be careful right now. I mean, we're right on the edge. So I mean, do we just let the Democrats take over and socialism and let them pay for us? You know what I mean? We get to live in our fancy houses, drive our nice cars, and they pick who and when we can do it and all that stuff. Is that really, really, really what we want? Gotta be careful. Anyway, Paul Bates, just ranting. I love my new channel because I can say whatever the fuck I want to say, and I don't give a fuck. How's that? I really don't give a fuck. If you don't want to listen to it and you don't want to be here, get the fuck. Move on. Love you guys. Stay out of trouble. Be good. Some of us have a job and some of us don't. So, anyway, some good news yesterday. I can slowly start to see the curve of this thing, and we may call back some workers, so that's awesome. Anyway, peace.